Manasvi. The first time I met Manasvi was at her housewarming party. I didn't know anybody there. So when I went upstairs to look for my parents, I saw her in her room surrounded by her friends. And as inviting as always, she told me to come in and join her. Later, when we went to school together, we got closer and instantly clicked. But that was almost 10 years ago. Since then, we've had so many cherished memories. Still, I never failed to be astonished by her dedication and her care for those who she was, and her passion for dance. What makes Manasvi such an amazing person to have in your life is her positivity. No matter what happens, she will always encourage you to get back up and try again. If you ever need her help, she will drop everything she has and help you out, which makes me so grateful to have her in my life. Manasvi is definitely the funniest and most hardworking person I've had the joy of meeting. She started Bharatanatyam almost 9 years ago with me, and to see her grow as a person and as a dancer makes me proud, as I see all the hard work she has put into mastering dance. With all the beautiful moments me and Manasvi have had over the last 10 years, I am proud to call her one of the closest friends I've ever had. Thank you. With scintillating rhythms and striking poses, the Thillana is a joyous finale to a dance recital. This Thillana includes a lyrical section about the love of a maiden for Krishna. Manasvi submitted this piece for the 2025 Ohio Dance Pre-Professional Concert, and she was chosen to perform it at the festival. Please enjoy Thillana in Ragam Kadana Kutuhalam and Adi Talam, composed by Dr. M. Balamurthy Krishna and choreographed by Ali Lajpath.
Sing along with the beat.